Okay, hey guys, it's me, Crystal. So, I had to go drop my husband off this morning. So I wanted to talk, and I hope you can see my face off and on, but this is the only way I can mount the camera. I have like absolutely zero makeup on. It is 6:39 in the a.m. I'm already in an irritated mood because I have people who are late for PT who are trying to cut me off on main roads. It's not my fault you're late. So anyway, what are we talking about today? We're talking about last night, okay. So this is like an old topic because Army Wives, the TV show, has been on for years. So probably, what is it? Let me see, it's 2012 it premiered. It's been on for like 5 years, okay? So this is not exactly anything new, but it got to me last night because, once in a while, like I said, I post about Army Wives when I'm watching it, when I remember to, because I'm human and sometimes I'm not always online like that. So in any event, I put up something about Army Wives, and somebody was like, oh, I'll start watching the show when it's realistic. And I'm just like sitting here shaking my head because I'm like, people, TV is never going to be realistic. I'm like about as much of not a fan as reality TV as a lot of people. But I certainly don't expect fictional shows to be realistic. I got it. At first, when Army Wives premiered, we never had anything like this. So we wanted to see something that we really truly felt depicted military life. Okay, fine. It's 5 years later. I sit on the computer all day. I have a friend who's her husband, they're stationed in San Antonio, and we sit on the computer all day and talk because our kids are in school, so it's not like we're not taking care of our kids, but our kids are school age. And we blog, and we don't do anything. I mean, would you want to watch a show about that? I'm sure there are more interesting military wives, but the majority of us sit at home and watch The Wiggles all day, or take care of kids or whatever. I don't really see when people say, oh, it's not realistic. It's not supposed to be. If it was, nobody would watch the damn show. And I just get so tired of like the military wives who just, and then I think what makes me more mad is that, it'd be different if people who said it watched it, but a lot of these people never watched it. They just assume that it's just, oh, it's not realistic. Okay, well, why don't you watch it? Like I've said a million times before, and I'll say it again, I highly doubt that doctors agree with Grey's Anatomy, or firefighters agree with, shows, well, movies like Ladder 49, I don't really know a firefighter show, or doctors like the show ER, cops like the shows like NYPD Blue, NCIS really does stuff like NCIS on TV. I don't know, but I highly doubt that they're the huge fans neither, but I don't think they expect it to be totally realistic because a lot of times TV glamorizes the job. And quite honestly, as far as how Army Wives, the way they're going now, I kind of like it. It's more not just its standard, I don't know how to explain it, but it's becoming more soap opera-like in the sense of there's more storylines going on, And, some people say, well, it's not realistic because the general's wife wouldn't hang with the enlisted, blah, 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 blah. No, probably not. But I've hung with officers' wives. And I dare one of them to make me feel less than because I was, an enlisted spouse. But that never happened. Hell, I went to the officers' wives club. How I wound up there, I don't even know. But I went to some kind of luncheon there. My husband's not an officer. Never was. So, and I wasn't treated crappy. And I'm sure there's some that, well, you have some that'll probably have a twig up there behind, but you have a lot of enlisted wives who are the same way. But, I digress. But my point is, people, if you haven't watched the show, take a look-see. Please don't just assume that, oh my God, I'm not going to watch it because it's not realistic. What is realistic to you? And do you really know what realistic is in the military, or are you just like a bandwagon person? I don't know, but that's my Monday vent of the day. It's 6:43 in the a.m., so you share your thoughts. Does it annoy you when people say that Army Wives TV show isn't realistic? Do you have an opinion on that? Let me know. Don't forget to visit me at armywife101.com. And for more of my non-military life, visit me at randomnista.com. See you there. Thanks.